Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Soul Calibur 6 video, and today we're going to be reviewing number 2 of the 3 matches that we had at Versus Gameplay this past weekend, and this one is going to be with the one and only Link. Yes, that LinkRKC. No, he was not playing Ivy. He was playing Taki because he was showing off. I lied. He wasn't showing off. He just wanted to figure out why Taki was bad, according to a lot of people. Last week he brought... What did he bring last week? He brought someone else. It wasn't Ivy. It was, I want to say, Aswell? Yeah, he brought Aswell last week, and then this week he brought Taki. So yes, it is a little bit of showing off. This is a good match, in my opinion. I'm not going to spoil the ending. But yeah, let's see what we have here. We'll switch out to the cam. Alright. So, Link, I'm glad that Link is showing up to the locals. It is a relatively far drive for him. He lives like all the way, like an hour away at the very least from the venue. So it is cool that he is kind of making us level up towards his level, if that makes any sense. And it's good to have access to someone of his caliber and a lot of the other Dallas players as well, locally. So let's see if I can fast forward through the button checks here. Yeah, that's a button check. Alright. So, he's playing Taki. He is on player 1 side. It's weird finding Link in general because, like, I see him as a role model for a character, not gonna lie. And he knows a lot of the things that I want to go for. So, it's kind of that weird meta game that I play initially that you are about to see right now. So one would expect that I would have started with 66A, right? It's Taki, but I didn't because I figured like that he knew that I knew that that's what I was going for. There's some fake buffers for you guys right there. He whiff punished me on that, either that or just a straight up punish. Countered bomb with 9k. I'll have more to say about bomb later. Alright. Got the max damage combo right here, I believe. Yep. Tried to SS. He did not duck. So if I had CS at this point in the tournament, like Mastered, then maybe that could have been a CS buffer. But I didn't. I definitely don't have it Mastered right now. That is fake. Okay. Let's switch back to the game here. That is fake. 4BA. 4BA is... You just had to dash deeper to the SS, you're right. So... 4BA, he made the comment right after this actually. He got away with a lot of possession mix-ups, and that was one of it. He was trying to do 4BA pretty much kind of in neutral. And it's not that great in neutral. First of all, you can duck it, number 1. Number 2, I believe it is -12. I don't have the frame data up right now, but I believe the A is -12. So it's either AA punishable or worse. I know when I tested this earlier, like I tested it last night, so I don't quite remember. But I know for a fact it is punishable, regardless whether it goes into possession or not. So first and foremost, I have to duck that. Second of all, I have to punish even if I block the A. It's plus into stance though, isn't it? No, not that I found. I definitely was able to interrupt it with AA, unless I tested incorrectly. So might as well, right? Let's see. 4BA stance into. Let's find that out right now. Record. So I'll just test with AA. I'm not gonna try for any other big punish here. Court to slot, 4BA. So something like that, right? If I can interrupt the A, then I can just AA after I block the first A before possession. If I can block, it'll make sense once I say something here. Oops, select recording. Play recording 1. Okay. No, clash. It's a clash. So we're both right, I guess. We're both right. Or maybe you were right. Because why isn't it clashing? Maybe I did the recording wrong. Let me try again. I want to make sure that I have this down, because this is important. This is actually the point of the video. Whoops. Not. Okay. Oops. Wrong one. No, 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 no. I did that way too late. Okay. I believe you are right, Riley, now that I'm really thinking about it. Let's see. What? Let me let that recording rock. Why didn't that position A come out? What's a double hitting string in PO? Is that faster than POA? The kick? Let's take a look. Possession. It's actually important because it's fairly new. That's not it. Is this it? No, that shouldn't be it. No. Not the kick, the double swipe, the highs out of in PO. Okay, let's find out. He never did it. That's why I was kind of like I didn't even know this existed. Okay. Wish I had frame data up. Let me see if I can get frame data up real quick. This might ruin the stream. If so, I apologize in advance. Frame data, please work. Okay. Let's see if I can get this up. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm trying to get frame data up, that way it's easier for me to figure it out. Add source. Window capture. There we go. I'm gonna put it down. Minimize it a little bit down here. All right. All right. So this is the move that you meant, right? It is impact 10 versus impact 12 on A. So you are right. That would be faster, technically speaking. Okay. Let's try that again. So if I command and then go into that. For BA, command BA. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. Did AB rather than BA. It's hard because I don't actually play the character. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not trying to punish the BA, I'm trying to see if I can interrupt it. So, play recording. Number 1, try that. Okay. Why did that A come out? I believe you. I believe you, it's faster. Because impact frame is showing 12, 10, so that I would get called out. Earlier it was clashing, so at best I'm -2, at worst I'm like worse in that scenario. So that would be a raw call out. Then it becomes a matter of, okay, if he goes into possession B, does my A beat that? And I know it does for possession B, but then that's the mix-up, you know? Alright, so a lot more studying to do for that string. I don't want to spend too much time on that string alone, but good job. Yeah, because the buffer for the move on hit is different than on block. Limitations of training mode, please. Okay, I'm going to move to on the match here. But I'm going to make a note right now to say study this interaction a little bit more than I did. Alright. Should have been ducking that. 66AA or 6AA, one of the two. That is the optimal ender for 2288k in terms of damage. That is negative. Why didn't I swing there? I don't know. He didn't GI. He did have counterplay there with GI, but still, I should have known. I'm paying Link too much respect in that string. That's a fake SS buffer. That's why he ducked. That was a fake SS buffer. So I'm pretty happy about that, actually. There it is again. And here, that's the problem. Okay, let me pause that real quick. That's the problem with POB. POB, I find, is like so much harder to GI than any other possession option, because there's a slight delay with the B. I get it, but visually it seems like there should be enough time there, but it's not. It's like it arrives a lot later than you think it actually does. So I tried to catch a middle step catch. I don't know what. He hasn't demonstrated any sort of middle step catch. So 2-2 A plus B was not the move there. Okay, there. 4-4-B. 4-4-B, I find, avoids a lot of the stuff that Taki wants to do right after possession B. Simply because it tech steps and tech crouches. And I know that he wants to keep the offense. The only option that she has right there, or rather, one of the few options she has to beat that would be to step herself. But if Taki is looking for offense, then I'm going to throw out the 4-4-B, see how it interacts. He was really just abusing possession B, so I'm like, oh well, 4-4-B it is. Okay. No, that shouldn't have been whiff punish. Okay. That should have been a whiff punish for sure. Yeah, I don't know why I'm scared to whiff punish there. Definitely, for this match and the last, that was good reaction from Link. For this match and the last, I should be reacting better with whiff punishes. Like, as soon as I commit to a movement option, rather than wait to see what they whiff, I should be ready to whiff punish anything that comes out. Because more than likely, I'm going to be able to outrange whatever the option was. 6A is very unsafe. I don't know why I did that by itself. Nope, he knows that. First time I tried that in a while. He definitely just dashed up. And that's something with this set that I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I respected his knowledge of Ivy so much, to the point that I barely threw a lot of 6-6A out, or even 4B. Maybe in hindsight I should have, but in this particular set it works. I'm in the lead, theoretically, and I even won the set. So I figured, like, okay, he's looking to punish it, and like even with the 6-6-8 earlier, he punished it with super. So I would like to think I'm right here, but let me know in chat or in comments, whatever, what you would have done differently, if anything. Like, you can say that I won, but if I'm playing against an Ivy main or someone who knows Ivy relatively well, then this is the game plan I normally go for. Is like, I'm trying to make sure that the common options are not as known. Right, that worked. That is so OD. 2AG just catches so much stuff. Trying the 4A option. 4A is so good. He and I were talking after, like, 4A is one of those moves for Ivy that is just so underlooked right now. Just because it tracks and it jails. It's a high, but once you block the first high, you're gonna block the second anyway. Alright. Oh man, I need a way to stop 4BA. I definitely need to way to stop that. Because I have eaten that a gazillion times in this set. Like that. Got 2-2K got stuffed. I believe that was a good option. I just got stuffed. Block. It's a break attack, so I can't do anything about it. Have to respect it. He doesn't want the reverse ring out. That's why he's backing away. Alright. I need to duck that. I need to duck that every single time. There's a little slow on the uptake. I believe I did buffer summon there. I got spooked by the critical edge. That's why I backed off. Ah, I didn't notice the time. I'm just now noticing the time. I freeze the time, as I should have. That was a 3B that became a full crouch, which was wrong for me. I could have won this. I definitely could have won this. Yeah. I did not notice the time. I was so focused on neutral, I did not notice the time. That was a close game, so I'm not too mad about it, but still. Yeah, there is no whiff punishing that. That is way too dangerous to whiff punish. Or to counter poke. I think that technique counts as counter poke. Now he goes into a bomb strategy here. Okay, there we go. Okay, that interaction. I'm gonna re-zoom back here. That interaction, where it just whiffs for no reason, the 9K or the 8K. This is due to the wonky hitboxes of Calibur. Take a look at what led up to that point, right? So I block a first one, and then he goes for a second one. I do 9K, and it whiffs. Alright? There's no reason why that should have whiffed. If I come back to the game, here's the counterplay that I kind of figured out. It's not the true counter, but it is a counter that I need to consider. If I'm reading someone will go for bomb twice. Let's just do recording number 2. I'll do record bomb. Whoops. Number 2. Fine. Already figured that out anyway. Alright. Let me actually guard after that. Versus bomb, back A is pretty low risk, I agree with you, but it doesn't dissuade him. That's my problem. That's my problem with that option. Like, if I have the life lead, yes, I would agree with you. But here, in this situation, I did not have the life lead. So, what I figured out is like, okay, as a hard read, can I actually do 8B? 8B full combo. And what I found was yes, I can do that. That leads into 74 damage. Now, 8B has its own set of counters. It's a very risky move, but I was playing from behind. So I'm like, okay, if he's just looking to bully me into guard damage, because that does like 15 guard damage every single time. And I know he wants that red life heading to the 3rd round while winning round 2 as well. So it's like, okay, if I'm playing from behind, then that's an option. Because if he commits to that fully, he has no time to guard. More importantly, for 8B specifically, you can hit confirm the last B, which I've already tested earlier, but let me show you. I set it to random guard earlier, where you can, let me do this right here. You can delay the press of that 3rd B that brings her back down, where you can confirm the hit. You can confirm the hit kind of the 2nd B. There you go. That's how late you can press that. That was the solution I came up with. 8B works generally versus most jump moves except 2As. I agree with you. With Taki, I think it's just a lot more low risk, because what is he gonna hit me out of, right? Like, even if he called out the 8B after, like, what does he have? Maybe like a stun, a combo that when hit air, it grounds me. But there's no like lethal hit that I'm afraid of here, you know? So I felt like against Taki particularly, it's relatively low risk to try that option, especially someone that is looking to just guard damage at every single time. It also helps in my favor that I'm able to hit confirm that as well. So I'm looking to practice that. Yeah, he would have to A6 me out of the air, which is a really raw counter call from him. But yeah, moving on. Alright. I believe that is a tech trap, what he did there, technically speaking, but he would have done it anyway. Okay. No, okay. That real quick, I should not do that. So let me figure out what 1A is actually on block. I believe it's like not that minus. but I want to figure out exactly how minus it is. If it's even minus. I don't know at this point in time where it's even minus. So, action, select move, 1A. If it's still 1A even. Okay, yeah, it is 1A. Good. So, have her set it to block. Okay, so it is minus 24 on block? That's wrong. That is no way that is minus 24 on block. Really? How the hell did I not punish that? I punished it with the right move even. Yeah, no, I see minus 24 there. I didn't believe it, but how the heck did I not punish that? Okay, I'm reviewing the footage again. Yeah, no. Now I believe you, especially going to frame data. Did I just not press the button fast enough? Wow. Okay, I guess I didn't press the button fast enough. That was definitely the right button to press. This is 20, so that would have been a punish. I had 4 frames. I had 4 extra frames to do that, and I didn't do it. I'm kind of mad at myself for that one, especially because we're about to come up into it. But I'm pretty mad at myself. Okay, back to the game. Okay, that was a good while rising K SS buffer. He keeps doing that. I know the counter to that, which is to just block. If you block it, like, it's terribly unsafe. You get lethal hit 3B. I'm not gonna bother putting that in, but I've tested every scenario for that. You just lethal hit 3B. If you sidestep it, you might get like 3 AG, that's about it. Because there is a lot of landing frames associated with it. Alright. And here comes the problem of the game right about... Nice block. 3K, 3K. There we go. The pause. Someone's controller pretty much kind of screwed the match here. Coming from 2 people that have played this game well enough times, we should have known better. So what we do here is we actually replay the set to the point of the same round game. So I'm going to skip through all that decision making that we have. Yeah, so I ring myself out twice, he rings himself out once. And that's how we played this out. It's actually hard to ring yourself out, honestly. He had to run forward to ring out. Ah, man. That was winnable. I'm still pissed off by missing that while rising B. I did not know that Taki's 1A was that punishable. Yeah, super mad at myself. Yeah. Okay. Final round versus Link. Okay. Called out the possession B there with the while rising K, which I probably should have been doing a lot more because he just kept throwing bomb here, and I'm not gonna lie, I was relatively distracted at this point because of the whole pause. While rising B is a good option on wake up. It's not bad. It is not bad, especially because of the pushback. It's punishable, definitely. It's minus 20, and there are characters that can punish it, but there is a pushback there, so it's not that easy of a punish. Yeah, and then I get hit by the while rising K, or while rising B plus K, whatever that is. I'm confident I will not get hit by that again. Famous last words. Alright. Could have been a better punish, but I'll take it. 3K, he avoids it. I 2A. I think that 2A was good. Kind of breaks it. Tried to make him whiff. I tried to whiff punish there, so I'm kind of catching on to the whiff punishes. It just isn't in time. So that's the lesson of this entire like review series, right? It's like I have to catch those whiff punishes. Even with like BB, it doesn't matter. Like as long as I get some damage. I believe I get full combo here. I3B, he disrespects my wake up with 2A. I get hit by that again. I believe you're about to see it here, but I get hit by the third time even though I'm expecting it. So honestly, it's just something you have to respect. Like that option that she has, it's something that they can bust out at any time. And especially because it jumps, like a lot of Takis are predisposed to do it because a lot of people don't expect it. It's kind of like baiting out Wake Up Shoryu. Like if I block that, I get a lethal hit counter. Wrong punish. Finally, GI a possession B, thank God. Stuff a critical edge. He's reacting to it too. Like, can you count the number of times I've thrown out 6-6A in this entire matchup and he's reacted with critical edge every single time? There's a better punish than that. There is absolutely a better punish than that. But yeah. Unoptimal punishes. That's number one. I'm going to end this right here. Unoptimal punishes. That is number one. Number two. I need to be better at whiff punishing. That's also from the first set. Like Riley already said, 2-2A nets 100 damage every time you get a whiff punish. Number three is something positive. I would just 6B8K to punish it every single time. Yeah, I agree with you. However, I think the move itself is punishable, isn't it? Let me make sure while we're talking here. Yeah, it's AA. So 6B8. Yeah, you're right. That probably is the case. Yeah, you're right. Can I actually 6B8 from there? No, I can't even 6B8. I can't 6B8 from that direction unless I just did it way too late. Let me do it again. Oh. There's that weird pushback again. Oh! That's interesting. Okay. Riley, I'm not sure if you're seeing this. If Taki hits me close with the 6-6B, I get pushed back. But if she hits me far, so for example from here... Sorry, let me do that a little bit closer. Yeah, she doesn't push me back at all. So, yes, range dependent, you're right. Oh, man, but if she hits me up close with it, I can't punish with 6B8. I believe I can. Yeah, I can't. No, that is for sure. I cannot punish that. Okay. Well, it's still -12 regardless, right? Then it's a matter of stepping at that point. I know that move has no tracking. Yeah, I have to punish it. No, it's -12. It's -12, see? Wait, why? Did I misread that? Okay, hold up. Because it's more unsafe at one of the ranges, which is close. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now I see it. Try it again. Why is that not working? No! Hold up. So, when the knockback is not there, it is -16. But I think when the knockback is there, it's -12. Hold up. Let me make sure of that. Okay, so getting up close. Yeah, that doesn't reach. That doesn't reach anyway. No. So when it's far, yeah, that's -16. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Does K reach for the pushback version? Let's try it. Nope. Nope, it does not. I think we're screwed. I think that's essentially what this is saying. The good news is, because it's up close, it's a lot more susceptible to step. But yeah, no, it does not reach. Huh. Yeah, I don't have any other idea than actually to counterplay it with step. But that's a raw call out. But hey, I get 100 damage, so the risk reward is there. Cool. I think that's where we'll end the Taki part of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll continue on with the last set in this series. It's going to be up against the Changhua, which is super, super, super interesting. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.